Welcome to your course. This is your Intermediate 3, Section B, Central, on Saturday from 8 to 12. We were forced to make this video because today is a holiday, and therefore it's an official holiday, but we are supposed to start the program, to start your course on this date due to the time reasons and of the reasons of the pandemic. Therefore, we are going to start today by using this video for you. I want you to pay attention to the video and follow this video with your book. Your lesson is going to start in page number 4 of your book. You know what your book is? Your book is going to be Personal Best B2 Upper Intermediate. Personal Best B2 Upper Intermediate. Yes. Okay. Your book is going to be used for the purpose of understanding this video. After covering the program, be sure to observe the homework to be turned in next Saturday, May 8th. Today is May 1st. Okay, the next Saturday will be May 8th. Okay, let's start. Page number 4, Unit 1, your unique style. Okay. 1A, communication and you. That is your lesson A, communication and you. The language covered has to do with present forms. Present form, yes. Words like, comma, as if, or as though. For instance, like is a comparison, como. Yes, as if, it's also a comparison, but it's an informal way. And as though, it's a comparison with a formal way. Okay. Also, in this lesson, we are going to see body language, the expressions. You see, the expressions, yeah, expressions. Okay. Expressions, yes. We are going to see the body language and communication. This is the whole lesson has got to do with this, with communication. Okay, we are going to read activity 1A. In your book, 1A, yes, it says, okay, activity 1A. Complete, okay, complete that exercise, 1A, and choose A, B, or C. You see, choose A, B, or C. Okay? You have to discuss this among yourselves. You have to discuss A, B, or C, and then you can go to activity number 2. Activity number 2. Okay? But before you go, you have to go to vocabulary practice page 136. Okay, vocabulary 136. You do your vocabulary practice, you do everything you have to do there, and then you come back to this page here. Okay, to this page number 4. Okay, after vocabulary practice in page 136, you come and do activity number 2. What is activity number 2? Activity number 2 is, what types of communications are you? What type of communicator are you? Of communications, no, of communicator. What type of communicator are you? Are you an audio communicator? Are you a visual communicator? Or are you a kinesthetic communicator? What type of communicator are you? Okay, fine. Kinesthetic has to do with movement. Visual is by eye. Audio is by ear. What kind of communicator are you? Okay. After you finish that exercise, you can go to activity number 3. Use the correct option. Use the correct option and read. Present or present continuous. Okay, you have to read it. You have to study it and you have to know it. Okay, read present or present continuous. Remember, this is just a guide for you to understand the lesson and to do all your tasks, all your tareas, all your homework. Okay, number 3, use the correct option and read present or present continuous. After you have done that, you have go and you have to do 3D, okay? Do the sounds. 3B, do the sounds. 3B, do the sounds, yes. Okay, we're doing fine. You just have to pay attention and take this video as a guidance for the lesson, okay? You have to go slowly and study this thoroughly, okay? And then in page number 5, we have the grammar, the present forms. You see, comparative expressions. In grammar, we have present forms, comparative expressions. You have to study that very well and learn. It is very easy, but you have to study it and learn. You see, you have, if you know how to read, if you know your grammar, okay, you will be understand it very easily. Okay. After you are finished with this, you will have to go to grammar practice. Go to grammar practice. And grammar practice is on page 112. Grammar practice is on page 112. Okay. In page 112, what you're going to do is you're going to learn and perform the 3 exercises. Learn and perform the 3 exercises. Okay. When you have done and you have finished that, remember that we are going to correct that next week. Okay. Okay. So, okay, learn and perform the 3 exercises. And then we go back to the page and we do activity 4A. Activity 4A. Okay, that will be in additional resources. 1.3, pronunciation. Okay, over there you have to read, to listen, and to pronounce. You have to read, you have to listen, and you have to pronounce. Okay? After you finish there, you go to activity number 4B. B. Also, it's going to be done with additional resources pronunciation 1.3. But this time you have only to listen and repeat. Then, after you finish listening and repeating, you have to go to activity number 5. Number 5. And then you have to fill the spaces, fill in the blanks as indicated. You have to fill in the blanks, fill the spaces as the lesson indicates it. Okay? Then we go to lesson 1B. Lesson 5, 1B. Okay, I'm sorry. Activity number 5, fill in the blanks as indicated. Then over there we are finished, and then we start on page number 6. We start on page number 6. Okay, page number 6, lesson 1B. The second part of Unit 1, Lesson B, okay? Lesson 1B, the cool factor. The cool factor on page 6. The skills. What are the skills that we are going to be using here? Okay, we're going to be listening. And then we have to identify the attitude that you have towards something. What attitude do you have? Okay, skills, listening and identifying attitude. Okay, consonant and consonant reduction. Consonant to consonant reduction, yes. And then we are going to find the compound adjectives, the compound adjectives, yes? Okay. Okay, it sounds difficult, but it's very easy if you study this and then you understand this and then you can do and if you do the activities, it's going to be very easy for you. Okay. Activity number 1. Okay. 1A. Have you ever thought about what makes someone cool? Very cool person, yes. Have you ever thought about what makes someone cool? What makes someone cool? Have you ever thought about it? Think about it, think. What makes someone cool? It's going to be something to think, oh, he's cool, or oh, she's cool. You see, I can have, for example, a classmate or a workmate or somebody in the street and look and you can say, oh, that person looks cool. Yes, it's cool. Okay, it's attractive, yes. Probably not so attractive, but it looks clean, neat. You see, it's got a personality, a good personality. Okay, that's cool. B, discuss which words in the box you would use to describe people in the pictures. You see the pictures that are there, the 3 pictures that are there? Okay. Okay, you have to describe the people in the pictures. After you describe them, you see how cool they are. Okay, then you have to finish and go to vocabulary practice with compound adjectives. You see, we use, in order to describe cool people, we usually use compound adjectives. Yes, yeah, looks good, yeah, looks good. 2 adjectives, yeah, compound adjectives. Yes, page 137. Okay, and perform exercise 2. Okay, then you can go to skill, identified attitude. You can often identify a speaker's attitude by listening. That is in skills, that little box that you have in your book, you see, in your page. Yeah, a skill, identified attitude. You can often identify speakers' attitude by listening to how certain or fixed his or her opinion are. Okay, some clues. Okay, some clues. You know what a clue is? Pista. Okay, some clues include words or expressions showing more or less certainty. Okay, for example, look at the examples. Look at the examples there in the book. Look at the examples. Words and expressions showing more or less certainty. Okay, look at the examples. Then we go to the next one and we says modal verbs. We use modal verbs. Okay. What are the modal verbs? Should, could, would. Huh? Yeah, modal verbs or adverbs expressing probability. Probability. Okay, expressing probability. Then we can also go to the tone of voice and style, you see? I think, I think, see, it's the voice, the tone of voice. You see, the body language, what makes what? Okay, attitude. You see, the body language that makes attitude. Yes. Okay, now we are on page 6. Okay, we have activity 2. Activity 2, number 2. Then we have to go to additional resources again. Okay, 1.5. Okay, A11. Read the skill box, then watch or listen to the first part of the web. You have to listen to the web here. You see, calling the talking zone. The name of the web is the talking zone. Okay, when you have heard of it, you see, you will have to deduct. What is Albany's attitude toward being cool? What is Albany's attitude toward being cool? After you have listened to it, then you answer what has been her attitude towards Asia being cool. Choose the correct answer. A, B, or C. Okay, A, B, or C in your book. And that is the end of page number 6. Then we go to page number 7. Let's go to page number 7 now. Activity 3A. Okay. And then we also have to go to what? To additional resources. Okay. 1.5. Watch or listen. Again, check what the speaker says about being cool. What the speaker says about being cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. What the speaker says, you have to choose after listening and watching. Okay. And then you go to part B, 3B. And then you will have to ask yourself, what do you remember from the video? And you have to use the skill box to fill the blanks. You see, there is what? A little paragraph there, and then you have to choose, you see, to fill the blanks according to what you remember in the video. Okay. Then we jump from activity 3. We have to jump to activity 5, number 5, from 3 to 5. 3A and B, and then we go to activity 5. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Which one best matches your personal definition of cool? Which one best matches your personal definition of cool? What's your personal definition of cool? Which one best matches? Okay, after that, you have to do activity number 6 and 7. You have to do activity number 6 and 7. Okay, you have to do the listening builder, which is very important, listening builder, consonant and consonant reduction. And then you have to read that, and then you have to study it very well and learn it, remember it, okay? Remember it. Okay, you have to do easy does it, you see? You have to go take your book and pay attention to this video, and then you go easy does it, easy part by part and part until you have understood and covered the activities. Okay, understood and covered the activities. Okay, then we have activity 8A. Okay, also in what? Additional resources, 1.7, read and do it. You have to read it and do it, okay? Only. And then we are finished from page 7, we are finished. You see, with all the activities in page 7, and then we go to page number 8. Now we are in page number 8. Okay. What is in page number 8? Lesson 1C. Lesson 1C. Great expectations. Great expectations. Yes. What you were expecting, what you were thinking it will be. Great expectations. Okay. Here we are going to, in language, we are going to learn something about narrative tenses. Narrative tenses. And then we have to learn something about expectations. Yes. Think about what expectations are and what are narrative tenses. What tenses do you use in order to tell a story? Narrative tenses. Okay. Activity 1, activity 1A. Match the two parts and make complete sentences. Okay, match the two parts and make complete sentences. For example, I'm going to give you one example. Number 1, if you don't succeed at first, if you don't succeed at first, then you choose letter C. C, okay, and then you say, try again until you do. Okay, if you don't succeed at first, si no tienes éxito al principio, entonces trata otra vez hasta que lo hagas, hasta que sea así. If you don't succeed at first, try again until you do. 1 and C. Then that's the way you're going to match. You have to make logic. It's got to be senseful. It has to make sense. Okay, very good. And then after that, after you have chosen these sentences, then you have to go to vocabulary practice on page 137. Okay, you have to go to page 137 in vocabulary practice. Okay. After you have done that, okay, you go to activity number 2. In activity number 2 on page 8, you have to read the forum. The forum is the article that is there. Okay, not what I expected. That's the title. Not what I expected. That is the title. Read the forum, not what I expected. Okay, activity 2A. Read the comments on a forum. Read the comments on a forum about people's disappointing experiences. About people's disappointing experiences. Experiences that you have different expectations. So, but you have a very disappointed experience. Yes, you were not very happy with the experience. Okay. Who feels more negative about his or her experiences? You see, of everything that you have read in that article, okay, who feels more negative about the experience? And after you finish with that, then you have to go to part B of activity number 2. Order the events of each story. Okay, you have to put the events of each story, you see, in order. Okay, first this, second this, and third this. Okay, very good. Then you have to go to activity number 3. Activity number 3. Choose the correct option, okay, to complete the sentence. Okay, you have to use the correct option to complete that sentence. Okay, you have to choose the option of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You have to choose the correct option. Okay, and then you will have to go to grammar And in grammar, they are going to explain, you see, the narrative tenses, Read them and learn it. Read them and learn it, okay? Okay, learn the examples. You see, you're going to have examples of the simple past. You're going to have examples of the past perfect. Simple past, examples of past perfect, examples of past continuous, and examples of perfect continuous. You see? After you have understood this very well, okay? Learn and look and remember, okay? After you finish with the grammatical part, the grammar part of narrative tenses, you will have to go to grammar practice. Okay, narrative tenses in page 130. Okay, in page 130, they are going to clarify what is a narrative tense. And then it's going to open your mind. Then you really are going to understand. Okay, very good. And then you have to go to and do activity number 5, 1.11. You see, that's on additional resources. And then you got to go to activity 6, read instructions and do the exercise. In activity 6, you will read the instructions and do the exercise. Okay. No more time. I'm not going to take more time from you, but I would like you to dedicate time and do this. Remember that in your classroom, you see, in your Google Classroom, you have all, whatever you say, all the tasks, all the homework that you are supposed to do for this week. And please do it because it's important. It's very important. I hope that this guideline as a video will help you. Okay, and then also you have the written weekly guide. You can pay attention to that, and then you have your book to follow. But here it tells you that we are going to stop on what? On 1C. You have to go unit 1A, B, and C, and do your homework. Have a nice day. That's all. You can read this or you can listen to this video as many times as you wish, but you have to do it. Do it in order. Try to understand it. You see, right now we cannot speak in Spanish because it's about time. Now it's the moment that you are supposed to be using your English that you have learned in the courses of what, beginners and courses intermediate 1 and 2. Now it's the moment, and you will have to do it. Okay, welcome, feel happy, feel relaxed, and enjoy your day, okay? Very good. Okay, we are going to finish this class right now. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.